Three, two, one. Hey everyone, Eric Watson here, freelance writer, player of games, writer, forge, recorder videos, and a tabletop role-playing aficionado. Welcome to our weekly live stream at Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition online role-playing adventures. I am joined, as always, by my wonderful friends. Chris playing Gottwald Ironhorn, the Minotaur fighter.
Hello.
Raymond playing Mac, the Turtle Ranger.
Hello.
Reese playing Toril, the Kenku Fathomless Warlock.
In the new Paw Patrol movie, why does Marshall, the
And Heather,
firefighter
joining
dog,
us soon,
get
playing
fire powers?
Sarcophagus, the Lizard Folk School of Necromancy Wizard. We stream our
That's
sessions
something I have
live
reference
on
to.
YouTube every Friday. Watch more D&D videos, reviews, and Let's Plays on my channel. Weekly session recaps at RogueWatson.com. Watch my behind-the-scenes No Players Allowed live series, Crafting the Deep, every Monday and Thursday. Head on over to our live post-session discussion chat from the deep after our show tonight. You can also listen to all these live D&D shows with the Rogue Watson podcast. Available wherever you get your podcasts. You can join our official Discord server with invite link in the description below. If you'd like to support the channel, please check out patreon.com/RogueWatson. Patrons get exclusive access to private videos, custom 5e content, and participate in monthly DM roundtables and private patron D&D games. Shout out to new patron this week, Matthew. For our campaign, we use Roll20.net. For video chat, we use Discord. And for streaming, I use OBS Studio. Our music is by Kevin MacLeod. Our amazing original character art was done by Jimmy McClure. Previously on Call from the Deep, the secret entrances beneath the not-so-haunted house reveals a hidden smuggling den and hideout. At the same time, Ned reveals his true colors, leaping down the stairs and stabbing Toril before escaping. The poor Kenku is rendered half unconscious, leaving the others to battle the trio of smugglers. One of the smugglers tries to escape into a corner but is cut down, and a third quickly surrenders, revealing that the corner holds a secret door that leads to where the crew works. She also points out the private quarters of their boss, Sanbalay, and a barred room that holds some nasty undead. In Sanbalay's quarters, the party finds some loot and some notes detailing the recent smuggling shipments. The most recent one saw the smugglers hired to sell large stockpiles of weapons to the ships to increasingly shady crews. When Gottwald realizes they're working with pirates, he knocks their captive unconscious in anger. Always eager to seek death, Savra explores the barred room with the danger warning, finding a room of bones that animates into half a dozen skeletons. She unleashes a torrent of acid while Toril summons his spectral tentacle. Gottwald charges inside, while Mac remains by the secret door on the other side of the room, finding a dimly lit tunnel that leads to a cavern. While Mac leaves, the rest of the party battles the skeletal forces. A false wall reveals a hidden laboratory and an alchemical skeletal mage who lobs vials of acid. Gottwald quickly wrestles him down as the party unleashes more spells and attacks. Meanwhile, Mac douses his torch in the dank tunnel and runs into a trio of smugglers. They're on high alert for intruders, but Mac convinces them he's with Ned. The group begins rushing back toward the tunnel to the barracks, and Mac turns and shoots one in the back of the head. He downs another before they have a chance to fight back, all while yelling deeper into the tunnel for reinforcements. It was sheer chaos.
What happened?
Yes. So much so that we are still in combat because there are still hostile forces about. I would like to point out that I did add a new soundbite.
Like to remind the DM that we are level 2.
As I promised that I would add that.
Until we're no longer level 2.
No, I'm going to keep using that. Every time you complain about something being too hard, that's the one that's going to get popped out.
Yeah.
So
Like to remind the DM that we are level 2.
I'm afraid, Twirl, you still find yourself in turn-based combat mode. Mac has disappeared. I don't know what the last messages were. I think the last thing he said was they're That you were going at least down that. You found some secret entrance and you were going
Been
down
like,
there.
hey guys, there's a secret tunnel. Join me when you're done fighting.
Yes. There is also a false wall that seems to lead into a laboratory, which is where the skeletal mage emerged from. And then the mage itself had what looked like a nice magic-looking bag and a nice magic-looking gem that fell from his body.
Whose body?
From the skeleton with the robes and wizard hat.
You guys in there? I can come back.
I'll take it. I'll pick it up.
Okay. You pick up a large, like, kind of fist-sized amber gem, and it does radiate magic, but it would require probably a short rest to identify it.
Ooh.
Also, a magic bag. It looks like a magic-looking bag if you would like to nab that bag. Which,
Nab that bag.
if I can remember, this doesn't actually have a treasure section, does it?
I order my tentacle to go inside the bag.
Yeah,
What
this one
happens
does
to the
not.
tentacle?
This one is actually probably recognizable. It's like a cell phone or something in this universe. Well, maybe something a little more rare than that, I suppose. Everybody has.
Like a Tesla?
Yeah, it's a bag of holding, is what you find.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
I feel
familiar
like
with the bag of holding.
yeah, like every group's got a bag of holding. What's a good analogy for that? I don't know. Something that like not everybody has, but rich people have. It's like a nice sports car or something.
Money?
But
Health
something you
insurance?
carry around with you.
Like really good health insurance.
Yeah.
Yeah, just lots of money. You find lots of money in the bag.
One of those little black
Hooray.
credit cards.
Yeah. Okay, we just started. And then in the room beyond. Let's see, where's that room? A bench runs down the west wall of what seemed to be a laboratory. On the bench are jars of powders and liquids and several pieces of chemical apparatus. There is a book on a table, and it looks like a spell book.
Where is this at?
In the earlier when I described there was in the skeleton room, there was a part of the wall that like glowed and opened and revealed an entirely other room, which is where the skeletal wizard came out of. So I'm describing
Okay,
the room that he
yeah.
came out of,
Right.
which you stepped into a second to grab him and bring him back into the room.
Yeah, and bring it back out.
Yeah, so that's
okay.
what it's just
And
this.
That's inside there.
Yeah, it's kind of a small little laboratory looking room.
Okay.
And it does look like there's some scattered of bags and general alchemical equipment in here.
Well, our wizard's probably more interested in that whenever she shows up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'll scoop up the book too.
Okay.
Can I light a torch?
I suppose.
I can't see anything.
Can't see it all. What book? What room?
Exactly. I see darkness.
There you go. Now you can see.
Thanks.
You find a book that you find a spell book. The spells. Oops, it's the wrong one. In said book contains the following spells: Dancing Lights, Comprehend Languages, Tensors, Floating Disc, and Shatter. The alchemist, you find enough beakers and vials and things to form a alchemist supplies, which is technically an item in D&D, I guess, or a collection of items. You find a book that says how to craft your own luckstone.
Okay.
And you find through various loots in there, bags and coins and things. I'm just gonna kind of let you do this as your action. You're just searching and gathering basically shit in this
course.
laboratory. 47 gold pieces.
Nice.
And you do find one spell scroll, a scroll of color spray.
Ooh.
So was the Luckstone part of the alchemical supplies?
No, the luckstone was on his body.
Okay. And do I know what that stone does yet?
Not yet. You feel like it's magic enough that you would have to attune to it. If you wanted to just attune to it without knowing what it is, you could maybe do. I don't know if that's a thing, but I would probably let you do that. Normally, I think you have to do it. I think you have to do a tune to it during a short rest. However.
Okay.
All right, so kind of let you go in there and start scooping up all this different loot from the room, and that appears to be all the useful, interesting things that are in there.
I have thoroughly ransacked the room.
Yeah, the skeletons themselves didn't have anything. All right. Meanwhile, in the caves, we have an entirely different thing going on, which is
Before
huh?
you shoot, may I argue that I have 3/4 cover from my position?
I mean, you can always argue.
What is the argument?
You've thought about this, haven't you?
Doesn't she have like disadvantage or something if I have cover?
And unfortunately, it's not disadvantage. It's actually probably one of the more complex systems in 5e. It involves modifiers to AC.
Right.
Yeah, you're both kind of doing the like hugging the wall, trying to shoot each other. The janky thing about turn-based combat, though, is that one person can just completely expose themselves, run out, shoot you, and then run back into cover. Let's see. So if she goes here,
Half cover?
I'll give you half cover, sure.
What does that even do, though?
Half cover gives you plus 2 to
AC.
AC.
Yeah.
So I give you an AC of 19.
This could make or break it.
It could indeed.
This turtle could die.
What's your hit points at? Like, are you in danger?
I'm at 9,
Okay.
but he did 9 damage last time.
Oh, okay. It's like that's a,
10's
seem
not
too
very good. No, that's one hit, and then she shrugs, aims, fires. 22. Now it comes down to the damage roll.
What's the damage?
Oh, it's a
minimum. Minimum is what it
damage.
is.
Look at that.
Could have been a 10, but it was a
3 pierce. Yeah, it sinks into your chest, but then you kind of shrug it off for a second, and she huffs and yells back and says, "Sambale, I think one of them's almost dead. I think we can take them." And then she rushes back down, trying to get someone into cover. And a wild Sabra has appeared.
Mm-hmm.
Sure the intro video doesn't play again.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. You hear forces being rallied in the distance. But it is then your turn, Mac.
What's a potion? A free action to drink it?
We have new house rules about that, in fact. It is a free action if you don't move. If you do move on your turn, then drinking a potion becomes a bonus action.
Okay, bonus action it is. I would like to drink my potion I got as MVP last time.
Okay.
Says it on there.
Yep.
Found it on one of the bodies I killed.
MVP, it says it in the bottle.
Yeah, instead of like Red Bull, it's MVP brand.
7's
Nice.
respectable.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
I don't see her anymore, so I'm gonna run back up.
Okay.
25, 30. I guess I can get to here.
Yeah. You can just see into the room when you peek out and you see Gottwald like charging down towards you. You do.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Where's Gottwald? Oh, you said I could see him.
He's like halfway down that large cellar room, but it seems like he's heading towards you.
Yeah, he'll yell, Gottwald. I think this is where Sambale is, but they're calling for reinforcements. I took down 2 of them, but it's really dark down there, and they have the upper hand.
They will not have the upper hand for long. We will reinforce and push down.
Sabra, you saw Toril loot some bodies and walk into the room and come back out, jingling a little more than he was before.
I got a new book.
Okay, so it's just me and Toril up here, I guess?
Yes. Gottwald has already run halfway down towards where Mac was shouting from the secret door.
He left us all alone.
I mean, what do you expect from beef?
There goes the beef.
That it's big.
I have a new familiar.
Mm-hmm.
Toril's not a fan. I have no idea what's going on, so...
So Toril has basically looted this laboratory room and come back out. Gottwald is still running towards where you last heard Mac, which was on the other side of the room. And then all these skeletal forces appear to be dead at the moment.
Okay.
But you sense there is still danger back when Mac went through the secret door.
Okay. I don't even know how much I can move. 30. Okay. Still trying to open everything.
I don't have the battle
I'll
music playing.
just this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. That's all I'm gonna do.
Okay. You still have an action. You could dash or... That's all I got, I guess. Dodge or something.
I mean, there's nothing to dodge or dash to. So I'm good.
All right. You hear more things happening in the cavern, but you cannot identify, and you have no line of sight. They're in the fog of war. So Gottwald.
All right, Gottwald, we'll head down towards the door. I don't know how far that was, but run into Mac here. Mac, my friend, what has happened down there?
I found a few more smugglers. Yeah, I took out 2 of them, but one of them ran back for reinforcements.
Reinforcements, you say?
Yes.
I
I had to take a breather, so I stepped back, but I...
Yes, you like like pings the little arrows together in his chest.
Yeah. Don't.
But I heard them use the word. I heard her name. Bah, I heard her mention the name Samble. So he's down here.
Yes,
Main
the one
boss.
who is leading this crew of ne'er-do-wells. We must eliminate their presence here, but perhaps charging in foolhardily is not the best. You do not look too great, and I don't feel too great either.
Yes, but it's too late. They know we're here. We can't short rest if that's what you're planning.
I made certain of that.
Well, if that is the case, if I cannot short rest, at the very least, let us wait for our magical companions to catch up to us.
I mean, I suppose we could barricade this door for 5 minutes.
There is a study that we were just in that has one way in and out.
I don't know if I like the idea of being trapped in a room. You
I
know
like
what
the
it-
idea of heading into a dark cavern where there are enemies waiting for us even less.
Well, what do you propose? Do you propose we wait for them to come out?
I think if we cannot wait them out, then at least reconvening and refreshing ourselves before we attack them full on is the best idea.
You're
If
on.
they do not come out, then we will have to go in after them. But I do not relish the idea of going in on their terms.
Let's smoke them out. Let's set this whole place on fire.
We're still in the cellar. Think of your companions.
Quick, aren't you immune to fire damage?
Yeah, we've
None
set
of
the
you?
place on
Damn
fire.
it.
What are the chances they have another exit down there?
I don't know. 50-50? It's hard to say. A good pirate would probably have a secondary exit.
Yes, I say we reconvene with our party and come up with a plan.
All right, well, let's get you out of this cavern hallway before they come rushing up. Does it look like we can reclose this, like, secret door that we opened? Do we see the buttons that did the sliding? Or does Mac, I
No.
suppose?
You
No?
don't see that actually.
Like it was part of the part that slid, so we can't
Yeah,
reclose it or
so
whatever?
you're not sure how the mechanism would work.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna back up and let Mac come out of the hallway then.
Always go back into the skeleton room.
Yeah. in that
Ironically,
room
it's
in
the
study.
safest room now.
Yeah, right. But keep your eyes open. That backstabber is still in this house somewhere.
Twirl.
It's me. Alright. Here I go. Right. On to the sleeping man.
The one that got well punched unconscious. The woman. I
Yeah. Is non-lethal attack.
think. Yes.
Alright, I'll dash for another 30. And look pretty.
Strike a pose.
It's gonna take
Quick
more than
pose.
action.
I'm here.
Yeah, you hear the sounds of like muffled shouts and yelling from deeper in the cavern. It says, I think they're regrouping. Let's see. 5, 10, 15. You see a Mac from. Let's see. Actually, I don't know if they have vision. Ooh, it can just see you. So one of them gets right on the edge of the tunnel with the bow and says, I see him! I see him! I think they're trying to escape! I've got eyes!
Do I get half cover again?
Yes, I will give you half cover again. That shoots against the wall. And also goes wide.
All right. Well, as arrows come pinging next to him, don't suppose we are going to be able to retreat now. They seem to be chasing you, my friend.
Let's say I thought that they were supposed to have been chasing him and not running away, but
Yeah.
I was not in the best of moods
I
to
heard
play
both.
last
I
week.
heard someone running the other way.
Yeah. It is your turn, Mac. Yes, aggroed the dungeon.
Wow.
I mean, to be fair, are we surprised by this?
Right.
Do I hear? Okay. I think they are still coming after me.
It appears so. He
What
picks
gave
up
it
an arrow
away?
off the ground. Yeah.
She
What
couldn't
gave you
have made
that
it
clue?
far.
Are you going back in?
Oh, I can just see her. He will draw an arrow. Now I can give you the same. Would you say she's half cover?
I would say that, yes.
All right. I will still. What do I got? Shoot. I cast Hunter Mark on the first smuggler, right? I think I did.
That I think so. I'm not sure if you still have concentration of that.
Yes, I actually need to roll for that one hit she hit on me. So, because it lasts an hour, so I should still have it.
Okay.
So let me roll a con saving throw to see if I maintain Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Alright. And then I will bonus action cast it on her.
Okay.
And
This is some
I
real like
will-
fucking hallway shootout scenes, by the way. They're like both like
Yeah,
hugging the
it is.
walls and like coming out and like firing at each other.
Yeah.
I know. He aims carefully, aiming across the corner, the edge of the wall, and he.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
give me the air horn! Give me the air horn! I need an air horn, somebody.
It's a
Wow.
All
that
right.
was a big deal fucking roll right there.
That's 19 damage,
Mm-hmm.
and Hunter's Mark gives me another 1d6.
Which I'm not
So
positive,
another-
but does that crit too? Because that's rolled on the attack, or is that an addition thing? I
Good
don't know.
question.
Someone said that earlier.
Ah,
I
yeah.
think- And I think, I forgot who said it last week. They said Sharpshooter doubles too.
I don't think sharpshooter does double because it's any rolled dice.
Yeah, it's
and
not a
sharpshooter. Yeah.
So I'll roll another Hunter's Mark, so another 1, so 23 damage.
All right, that arrow goes right through her eye, and just falls down dead.
This
And she was just saying, like,
part
I think I
hallway
got-
shootout. Yeah. It's part hallway shootout, but it's also part like sniper battle. Like
Yeah.
it's like single shots, and then they peek
Maybe
out.
at the
and-
gate shit.
Yeah.
Alright, that was 15, 5, 10, 15. 20,
Folks are
25,
saying Hunter's
30.
Mark does roll, but Sharpshooter does not. Or sounds
Yeah.
right. I think it's any the dice get rolled again.
Anything is dice, yeah.
Mac is 3 for 3 on murdering people down here, though.
It's very Rambo. Like he's just like they don't like he
Yeah.
just comes out of the woods and yeah.
Otwald sees Mac pop up again, and Mac's like, I took down another one.
Did you now?
It's like
Good for you.
painting like on his chest or something.
Just scratching with a mark in his
Yeah.
shell.
Right.
This opera. Doral also looted a spell book full of spells. That looked wizardy.
They look
Really?
wizardy. I tossed it to her as I ran by.
Take this.
This looks wizardy.
Okay.
It contains the following spells. Dancing Lights, Comprehend
I know.
Languages, Tensors, Floating Disc, and Shatter.
I already told her.
Yeah.
Oh, you did. Thank you.
Sweet. I'll keep that. and she's just gonna amble as she's flipping the pages.
More interested in the pages than what's going on here. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, and she's just ambling.
Amble, amble, amble.
She pats
read.
she pats Toral as she goes by. Thank you.
You all hear a voice ringing out from the tunnels. It says, Mon ami, Torture! Bienvenue to Saint-Belay's Emporium of Fine Goods and Merchandise. Je suis désolé, but we are closed right now.
Is that code for they're going to kill us?
I think so, yes.
Saint-Allais!
And I think that is French. I'm not sure.
Are French people Forgotten Realms now?
Yeah.
No.
What is French?
Yeah, exactly. We care not for your fine goods or your emporiums. Pirate scum. You have...
Hello. Mon ami. Merci, but we are merely business folks. Liaisons, if you will. Now, do not want to see any more bloodshed here, eh?
Okay, now you're going like Cajun Creole.
Yeah.
that was Cajun at the end.
I know, which is just Southern French, I think.
It's just Southern French, yeah, exactly.
No, it's not.
But the Cajun folks are French people, like so that's like that. It's a distortion of anyway.
Creole is its own dialect. Thank
Well,
you very
it-
much.
it
It is based
is-
off of French, but it is
It's
its
based
own
off of
dialect.
French. Yeah, that's fair.
I'm 10th generation Creole, thank you.
I don't believe.
I would know.
Totally.
I do not understand any of that.
See? Tell.
At this point,
The beef has gone
You
French
can
as now.
speak
as
my
well, too.
language, it is okay. We will do the Russian and the French. Just give the people what they want.
I am allowed to say this.
no, I can't get it back. It's lost my.
I've lost it. You gotta have a special like phrase you hear in your mind that gets you back on the track.
I do. Because it's what I base it on. I'm afraid, my friends, that it is no longer about bloodshed or peace. It is about justice. Still a little Creole.
I was gonna go actually more like Scottish a little
Scott-
bit.
yeah.
I got some.
When Gottwald gets
uh,
upset, it just
Eric's
goes.
thrown me all off with his own accent. Like, I am lost.
got some very Highlander going on there.
Mhm.
Yep. There is a man outside your room that you have murdered. And his murderer has tried to destroy one of my friends. I am afraid that cannot stand.
Well, mon ami, our hands are not clean here. There are several of my equipage with the arrows in their eyes. It looks like murder
Self-defense!
to me. This looks like a home invasion. Perhaps you have come to steal and kill. Perhaps.
If you put your weapons down, then and bind your hands and allow us to take you to the authorities, it will be no such thing. It will be justice. But if you continue with violence, we shall have to return in kind.
My friend, we can end the violence here. But there must be clemency for me and my equipage.
There is always clemency with the fathomless. Come join.
You will find religion in jail.
Yeah. Total shows up.
The Phantoms will lead you.
And for balance.
Ned made the first move when he took down our bird over there.
Mm-hmm.
You bring him down to here and show us that you mean no harm.
Otherwise,
Ned took the first strike.
vous allez tout mourir maintenant.
Ned can face justice then. But the rest of us, we can go. We will leave everything here. And I will give you more incentive. I will. You hate the pirates, yes. You want to take down a grand pirate. There is.
Oh, okay.
I
What
don't
you
Wasn't saying
understand
parrot.
his
Wasn't
accent.
saying parrot.
There is a.
We're not fighting parrots, my friend.
The pirates!
I
The
thought he said
Buccaneers!
rats.
A corsair! I don't know any other French terms for this. A pasta! There is a ship coming tonight. We have a system.
There is a ship coming tonight, and they are pirates.
Oh, yes.
Look, I don't know how you feel about yelling up and down the staircase here, but how about we call a truce and you come and talk to us about that?
All right. But, a funny business, all right. I am a great wizard. Many spells.
What? You didn't answer my question.
He said all right. Did you ask him if he would come negotiate?
Yes. Oh, sorry. I thought he said he was a wizard.
Yeah. No, well, he's saying that as a extra
Don't
intimidation
mess with
factor,
me.
I guess.
Yeah, don't turn
Yeah.
on me. Yeah.
If you all acquiesce, it sounds like he is willing to negotiate.
All right, we're back. Let's back up to the east half of the room.
All right. I will
In
turn
a
off.
demarcation line.
That's right. We'll draw a line in the room. We cannot
Yeah.
cross the line.
We all sit around the table.
But yeah, but Ned's got to go, right? Like, we got to get Ned.
Gotta get.
Everyone pick a chair at the table.
Is he the one that stabbed me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got to get Ned.
All right.
I'm motivated by religion
The,
and revenge.
the first
That's it. That's those the only two things.
the first figure that comes out of this door,
Sometimes rewards. With
no
3
weapons
Rs.
drawn, but wearing armor, Yeah, you kind of jump for a second because it appears to be some kind of large man-sized goblin wearing armor and steps through and just looks menacingly at all of you, but got his sword sheathed. And then walks up a step, and then you see another one of those smugglers armed with a bow kind of step over here. And again, the bow is just slung across her back, but she looks, pretty wary and concerned. And then finally you see a greasy man with stringy hair and light leather armor. And he does appear to have a spell book strapped to his side.
Another spell book.
And he looks around for the first time at the room. Says, you are
Says what?
Meredith. Says,
You all took out many of my crew.
Some of them are unconscious.
Ah, that is good.
They will face justice.
How about you let us take the survivors and we shall disappear. You will never see us again. And I will give you all the information that you need to take down the Grand Pirate.
Why are we doing your dirty work? What's in it for you if we take on the Grand Pirate?
Nothing. It is bad for business to take out my associates, but I value my life. And I know when my goose is cooked, yes. Although, I must say, you all seem quite bloodier than you should, yes? You do not want
Fine.
to have further bloodshed.
You mean in general or for your crew?
For either side.
A question. Who killed the man in the room to the north of us?
Says,
I must have been Ned. He was always one of the every equipage has the black sheep of the crew, the one who does the dirtiest work.
He tried to kill me. Can we kill him in exchange?
That is the deal. We will let you leave with your unconscious crewmates. We will let you leave with yourselves unharmed. But this Ned, he is a murderer. And you must
That too.
hand him to us. Now, call him down here. Turn him over. And then you will be free to leave. Yes? Yeah. By the way, this turtle is a representative of the city guard. We are official law enforcement, yes?
Told you, sampling the fuzz here. Polizia.
No. I am City Watch of Neverwinter. Technically, this is out of my jurisdiction.
yeah. What are you doing so far away?
That is a fine deal, yes, but I do not see Ned here. He typically works around the town itself.
Then it seems we have a problem. She like folds the book shut. She's been like reading this new
Yeah,
spell
just
book the whole time.
like none of us thought you were listening to this entire conversation.
Really, she's been paying attention to the whole thing. It's weird playing a smart character for once. She just sounds like then we have a problem. The deal is Ned for your life.
He kind of sweats a little bit. Says,
Lads, if you're around, you idiot, come down and turn yourself in.
He kind of grins stupidly.
Can't
That
imagine
was
why
not-
that didn't work.
That's not what I had in mind, but I imagined more of a, hey, Ned, the coast is clear, come down.
Yeah. Even though we're having this, this heavy,
Yeah, right, we're all like,
loud
now you're
discussion
talking.
here. Yeah.
My guess is he has long gone now. Once you have thrown his life away, become more dangerous than ever. But no longer a part of my crew. I can assure you of that.
Do I believe him?
Now roll an insight check.
I don't think I do.
I want the dice to back me up here.
Yes, I do want the dice to back me up here. Be nice, dice. Yeah, the dice are nice to me.
You do feel like even though he is kind of a greasy criminal asshole, he seems pretty sincere about trying to make a deal and get out of this alive. He seems to kind of see the writing on the walls. He sees a lot of the bodies everywhere. And he is actually nervous about you wanting Ned, but you think it's not nerves about him trying to hide something. It's nerves that like he doesn't have Ned to give you.
All right. So she'll look at him and look pointedly at his spell book
Mm-hmm.
and then look back at him and say, well, you cannot keep your end of the bargain, so you need to strike a new one. What are you willing to give for us to not kill you today? It's all bravado, by the way, you guys. All bravado.
No, I like it.
I give you the greatest gift of all, information. Information about...
is-
Did we already know this though? I feel like we already knew that they were on. Let me look at the thing. I feel like we already knew that they had a schedule from something. I don't remember what.
Yeah, what you've seen.
Oh no, we had like history.
You
We
have their
didn't
history
future.
basically of their recent I guess people they've worked with, clients, if you will.
Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, even with that, just looking at him and being like, information's easy to get whenever you know, and she'll just start rattling off names that were on that list.
Mm-hmm.
Without him knowing that we know that they've done business with. She's just rattling off names.
Captain Skarzan, Captain Stormgale, Wolfgar.
Mm-hmm.
Roll whichever kind of charisma check you feel is appropriate here, whether you're going to be intimidating or Decepticon?
Would you like to
Or
be
persuasive?
Exceptional.
I am not proficient in any of those. This is great, you guys. All right, let's just go intimidating because it's a 0 across the board for the rest of them.
I mean,
so
yeah.
why not?
Let's
Straight
see what
roll.
happens.
Straight roll. I mean, I am kind of scary looking. I am a lizard person.
I mean, I'll give you an advantage because you've got kind of the upper hand when it comes to negotiation at the moment.
Nope.
Wow, that's straight roll. Even bonuses wouldn't have helped.
Yeah. He kind of sneers at you and says,
You have lost a lot of blood for someone who speaks so strong, yes?
Me, no. The rest of them, yes.
Yeah.
Where will you go when you get out of here?
Oh, far away from here, my friend, I assure you. It seems if they are sending the one such as you to a place such as this, then Saltmarsh is no place for Sembele. And Sembele will have to move his, what did I call it? Emporium of fine goods and merchandise somewhere else.
I hope it's a little note card. What did I call? Okay.
Let me check my notes.
Well, that's how you know he's hiding from the tax collectors. because
That's
he's
right.
changing
Yeah.
the name of the
What
corporation.
business? Is
Just
this the Grand
slightly.
Cayman's account?
Mhm.
Yeah.
If you do make it out of here, I suggest you find a cleaner line of work that does not involve pirates. Their kind and their ways are no longer safe in this or any other sea.
You can always spread the word of the fathomless. That will take you
Find
far
guard!
and wide.
One of your friends is a cultist back there, right?
Religion helps people, you asshole.
You know, Toro, you actually have a great idea. Since they can't provide Ned, and since we can't let smugglers escape from our sight, let's have them convert to the Fathomless.
I have a tentacle ready to go.
Now they all break out in sweat.
There will be no need for tentacles here, my friend.
Are we basically saying, like, you have to get baptized before we
Yeah.
let you go?
Yeah, it's just like a tentacle like lovingly like strokes you.
I do not like this.
Um,
No, I have had my fair share of the sea, I think. Some of the capitans we have worked with have been disturbing.
Disturbing how?
Just strange, bad vibes. Creepy, you know. Like came from maybe beneath the waves. We did not ask any questions.
Perhaps you should in the future.
Cowell takes a chair, turns it around, and sits down.
Let's talk about that.
How can we better your future?
All right,
we
we leave here with our lives and our crew, and I will give you all the information you need to do whatever you need to do with this next pirate crew coming.
So are you saying you're going to give up the smuggler life?
Sure.
Would like to
that was
insight that.
convincing. That was convincing.
Start of a new leaf. I can see now. I need to praise Fathingtons and never work with the pirates again, of course.
And spread the word of the fathomless. Right?
Of course. Yes, we will tell every new customer about the Fathomless.
You
If
do realize
you-
he's a pirate, right?
Sure, that won't scare people away at all.
Convert 10 people. And they convert 10 people. We will all be under
One with the
the
tentacle.
loving embrace.
We'll all be rich. I just want to ask
Now you
Al.
all need to send money in an envelope.
He like pulls out like just some like cue cards on a pedestal.
Give them some stamps.
Mhm.
That's right.
What does a 12 give me? Can I tell if they're being truthful?
Um. He looks like he's kind of a more smarmy now at this point. He's kind of like, yeah, sure, I'm sure we'll turn over a new leaf, but you're not really getting that kind of vibe from him. You're not sure if you would kind of just enter into the same lifestyle. You do think he might be a little sincere. He does seem sincerely creeped out about working with some of these latest like pirate clients, though. Like maybe that has creeped him out. But in terms of being a kind of regular criminal, you're not sure if he's really going to be turning over a new leaf anytime soon.
Look, I present you the options again. Either die as smugglers in here, or leave as free people under the fathomless.
It's back turn.
Yeah.
Jack is now a convert.
Look, my friends, mon ami, if it gets us out of here alive, we will say whatever you want, okay? Whatever makes you feel good.
That's what I like to hear.
Insincere platitudes.
You'll say it.
That's all he wanted.
All right, Toro, you do what you need to do to convert them.
What a weird mix. We came in here and said we're law enforcement.
Nobody had this on their bingo card, I think. Toro converts the rest of the game.
We came in here as law enforcement, like we raided this like stash house, and now we're like, we'll let you go, but you have to convert.
I'm the religious law enforcement.
Mm-hmm.
You said you were going to give us information. Which part's coming?
That I do not know. I'm afraid the last few pirates we have worked with have given us very little information. Only that another one would come on a set schedule. We do not get names or ships or anything, but Sanbalay writes them down so that Sanbalay can be keeping track and records in case they screw with us.
Where are they supposed to meet at?
You are letting us go, yes? I giving you the information?
Mac,
What if we let them just continue doing what they're doing and just treat them like informants?
and take a 10% cut.
And take a 10% cut.
The choices are convert them to Thalamus
Convert
or
them-
join in their criminal
Well,
enterprise
I
and
feel
take a skim off the top.
Yeah, even if we let them become informants, they're still going to convert to the families. That's a given. But it's like, let them go and trust they're going to go do something else. Or maybe we can get them to just keep doing their smuggler thing and just collect information from them about these pirates.
And they can come back and tell us how many people they've converted.
That's right.
They're good at keeping logs, right?
Yeah, he seems
Yeah.
like it.
Mhm.
How many? And he'll have a quota. How many? You must have converted at least 15 people before we come back to see you again.
Huh, we haven't heard from those pirates in a really long time.
He sighs.
Could help you, I guess, directly. If you guarantee the safety of my life, of course. I know how these...
Is this a good idea? Is this a bad idea? I don't know.
I already know how our system works.
It's perfectly cromulent.
The chances of your own survival will probably go up if you have me.
You keep your life so long as you prove useful.
It's just like my mother used to say. Probably why I'm in life of crime.
Sounds like a good idea. We let you live. You become our informants. We tell the town that we make up some story about the haunted house and we lost some people and they leave you alone.
I do this, yes?
Yeah.
We still want Ned, though. Ned,
Yeah.
if should he return to you, still must face justice. And should others come to your haunted
Justice
house,
for Ned.
justice for Ned. That's right.
But not for.
But
For Ned against Ned.
no.
Justice of Ned.
Justice.
of Ned.
Wait, no. That's wrong too.
Justice for Ned against
We don't know how to
Ned.
phrase this. Against-
Justice served. to
Vote
Ned.
yes on prop
Justice
2.
served
That's
for Ned.
that's the against Ned one. No.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh, and should anyone else come to your home, your haunted house here, you do not murder them. You may scare them away, but you may not kill anyone else.
That's...
Should you do that?
Yes, this was
we will
always
be
planned. This was always planned. Haunted house, scare people away. We do not...
Now you're becoming Russian.
That's true.
Mm.
Damn you.
No,
it's really
we're
hard to
just
do it,
mixing
isn't
up.
it?
It's you're hearing one and
Yep.
yeah.
He's a pirate. They have eclectic accents.
That's right.
That's right.
been all over the place.
Sorry if
Um,
that's offensive to pirates.
Yes, yes. We have the accord, I think.
Yes. No killing. Of
My
the
accent only
villagers.
gets worse the more you talk to me. I'll be honest.
Uh,
Keep him talking.
yeah, exactly. I want to hear where this goes.
He's not
You
actually.
really don't. Y'all have not been on the receiving end of him practicing, so
Our goal is just to expose his real ethnicity now.
That's real
Keep
accent.
talking until we hear
All right, my name's Bill.
it.
Well, it's just a character I made up.
Hi, Bill.
People treat me
Accents Anonymous.
more
That's
seriously.
right. Yeah, okay. That seems like a good deal. Wait, he becomes an informant. He turns Ned into us if Ned comes back
Yeah.
or whatever. He doesn't kill anybody.
They give us tithes.
That's right. They give us tithes. As members of
Give
the
out
Church of
flyers,
the Fathomless,
yeah.
they
Convert the
they
house
owe a
into
tithe.
the church.
That's right.
hey, that's a tax write-off. There we go.
Oh,
I almost got Chris to spit out. That was great.
San Malay does have tax problems. Likes this idea of the Fathomless. You hear that? We are a church now. No more taxes.
Maybe that'll scare the villagers off more than a haunted house. Is a church to the god of the fathomless.
I mean, they are on a cliff overlooking the ocean.
Yeah,
so it's
yeah.
like the perfect spot.
You've just created a new kind of dungeon.
That's right. Now it's a church. This is now our home base, and it is the Church of the Fathomless.
You are required to wear colanders upon your head.
I see you clear out the undead as well. Very
We
nice.
did, yes. All right. Well, I don't trust you to not stab us in the back quite yet. So go back into your
Likewise,
hallway.
my friend, likewise. That is how you know we can trust one another.
Yeah. Now that we've come to an agreement, he's going to give us all the information on the pirates, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. All the information.
Now that we're friends.
Mm-hmm.
This is just that erotic book again.
Yeah, he's just got more erotic books. It's just,
Damn it.
this is not what we wanted, sir.
Now it's delving into pirate fathomless erotica.
Exactly. Yeah, it's
That's called
evolving.
hentai, I think, when you have the fathomless porn. Yeah.
There's some weird things going on with the tentacles.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's that kind of church in here.
All are welcome.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So
you
now
know,
we
I
have
feel bad
orifices.
that we killed 4 of your crew members, but I suppose that means that 4 of these beds belong to us now.
That's like you seem to be 4 people short.
He's like already in the bed under the covers.
Gotta get the smell out of the other
He's
person.
like tossing the stuff out of the Foot Locker, like putting the shit.
I did not fucking see this coming. I will be perfectly honest. What a coincidence.
I
Got
mean-
4 dead people. We're 4 non-dead people.
There's 4 beds unused now.
That's right.
I mean, isn't technically one of them unconscious, not dead?
I'm pretty sure we killed at least. We
dead.
legit killed 4 people.
I mean, Matt killed 3 people.
Matt killed 3 people down there with an
Matt
arrow to the
alone.
face.
Okay.
Legit killed 3 people by himself down there, Rambo style.
Yeah. And so at least one of the people we fought must have died. So yeah, there's 4.
The problem with this place, though, there is the occasional skeleton problem.
There is the occasional skeleton problem. Did we ask him about that too? What's the deal with the skeletons?
Put out a bait trap.
I think I have a spray for that now.
Ketchup and glue.
Yeah. What's a good skeleton? Calcium supplement?
Mm-hmm.
Because
Does he know why there were skeletons in this house?
Because it's good for bones.
Stop, dear. Stop.
I mean, we understood the joke. We
I don't
moved
think
on.
you did.
We just chose to ignore it.
Wind the tape.
We all heard it. We all understood it.
Now, see what happens, you guys? This is what I've told y'all about, like, engaging him when he does these weird little jokes like this.
Yeah, yeah.
Not encouraging.
Yes.
No
we
encouragement.
Will have to deal with our dead, I'm afraid. That is most unfortunate.
What is the reasoning for the room full of skeletons, by the way?
To be honest, we saw.
I wish I'd looked up skeleton. What's skeleton in French? I only looked up certain words. That would be a good one to do.
Squelette. Squelette.
Spoil it.
Squirtle?
That's
It's like the female version of Squirtle, Squilette.
To be honest, we saw the skeletons rising up, and we just walked out and shut the door and barred it. And no one went in there.
Problem for another day.
They never seem to leave, so we just don't go to that door. But hey, you.
Any more skeletons in this house?
Oh no!
If we're going to turn it into a church, we must clear it of all skeletons.
Yeah, no. Can't have skeletons roaming around. Fathomless wouldn't like that, eh, my friend? See? Beginning to understand.
I do.
Yes, tentacles, yes. Skeletons,
I feel
no.
like Toro's sitting in the back going like, I've lost control of the situation.
No, there are no more skeletons undead anywhere. It was all San Ballet with the magic mouths and the screaming and the scares, trying to keep people away from the house so that no unfortunate business has to happen. And then, of course, Ned, he has to take care of things.
You can see he's like completely turned on Ned at this point.
I never liked him.
Which we love. we're
Yeah.
here for.
You know what? Fuck that guy. I think he owes me money.
You're like his weird, like, Italian cousin at this point.
I am getting half Italian. I told you, the longer I have to do it, he's morphing.
That's right. It slowly changes.
At the
It travels
radio.
around the
It
world.
does. He deals with a lot of different people from different
Yeah.
places. So
Yep.
When he says that there's not any more skeletons and stuff like that, Sabra loses interest and picks up her book and starts flipping through it again.
Mm,
So now the house, she is safer than ever.
yes. You only own the basement levels now, though. The top levels are a church to this bird's god.
When you say own,
Occupy. Let's say.
yes, occupy.
I don't know who owns this house. I have not tracked down the deed.
It's owned by the church now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so, whenever you go back to your authority, I don't know who hired you, but, it is a church now, yes. Scary church, not scary church, the Fathomless Church. Everyone wants to go to Fathomless Church, but no one's gonna want to go to Fathomless Church, so no one, it will be a nice safe place for all of us, yes. And,
It should be intimidating and foreboding,
some-
but not scary.
that is good tagline. We could work with that. Yes.
Intimidating and foreboding, but not scary. That's on the
The Fathomless.
And now we know what the subheading for this episode is now going to be. It should be intimidating and foreboding, but not scary.
But not scary.
I'm just imagining it's like in yellow lettering and underneath the name of the church.
Yeah. A little parentheses is not, but not scary.
Yeah.
All right. Yes. We have an accord, my friends.
Yes. So have they? I've lost track of the plot. Have they actually?
Where were we in this quest chain again? Why were we sent here to make friends? To expand the church.
Yeah, exactly. He was going to give us a bunch of information about pirates, right?
Yes.
That's where we
Yes.
were. Yeah.
Yes.
So what's that?
So my information is limited about the captain or ship or crew is different every time, but they come about the same time. So the next ship will come tonight, late tonight, about 8.5 hours, just enough for a long rest. Yes.
You don't say.
You all look like murder, but get a good sleep. Yes.
Enough to get a good sleep, have a cup of coffee, fight some
That's
pirates.
right.
That's right.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yep.
As I drink my coffee.
We have a system with the lights, a code that ships come. It is dark. A dark night. Only lit by the moon.
That gets her attention again.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He gets nervous when you look at. You just scare him.
This lizard woman in the corner, like who has not
Yeah.
been paying attention to him for like 75% of the conversation. Suddenly, she looks up and
Yeah. He slaps one of his compatriots. And you notice there's more behind him too. There's actually more people than what's showing.
Oh,
And one of them comes up and hands you a piece of paper. It says,
These are the instructions I give to my equipage. The ship will give a signal if it is safe, and then we give a reply. The coast is clear. Then the ship gives another signal, and we send out the boat toward the ship with some crew and some of the supplies. Or we take supplies from the ship, depending on which way it's going. Usually, we started this, we were smuggling.
he gets nervous for a second.
Ill-gotten gains from other ships and selling them. But lately, we have been getting orders from ships wanting weapons. And
The
they,
pirates are arming themselves.
I suppose so.
It is good for no one. That's it.
That's pretty much it, yes. The ships, it's usually about a 15, 20-minute ride. We have a small dinghy boat deeper into these caverns, which your friend was skulking about. And we take that to row out maybe 15, 20 minutes to the ship. If you go starboard, they will see you, but they are also expecting us, or you. Or you go outside, they don't see you. This is good
Well,
information, yes?
It's pretty good so far, yes. Do the captains know your face? Know your voice?
Well, yes, Assembly is known amongst many of the more ne'er-do-wells of the sea. That's the ways when they come to Assembly's Emporium of Fine Goods and Merchandise.
Can any of us do a French accent? I cannot. I assume the bird cannot. It can only speak in one voice.
I can...
It is the way to.
Good try, my friend.
I can...
Thank you.
He now gets kind of pumped up with himself.
I can cast a spell that speaks my voice.
That might be helpful, yes.
It's what I have done to scare others. I'm sure you have heard it on the stairs.
Ah, yes. It made me run away, apparently.
Yes, I can do a scary scream.
Very scary.
Very scary.
You would not like this scream.
All right, that could work. He's being very accommodating though now. Like now I'm almost like worried that he's being too accommodating. But I mean, yeah. Well, here's the thing. Do we yet know what we're doing here? Because I know what my personal
What
character
have we
is
spent
like.
the last hour talking about?
But from my memory,
Toral's excited
like,
about
our
starting
whole-
a church here, so
Yeah, exactly. We're starting a church. That's
I'm
what we're
good.
doing.
yeah.
From what my memory, our whole reason for even being here is like a note that said investigate a haunted house.
Yeah. You
So
weren't
this whole thing is like
You-
way outside of that.
maybe so, but you were just given like the loosest of beginning threads, and that was just to basically go to this location.
Mm-hmm.
You might have presumed like, okay, we need to clear out the dead of the haunted house because it's a haunted house. Or now that you've discovered it's a den of smugglers, maybe we're supposed to clear out the den of smugglers. But you weren't ever quite sure what the actual mission was other than to go here. So it's up to
Yeah.
you to interpret, like, what were we supposed to do here? But yeah, also you all have your own motivations.
Yeah. And I mean, as far as Gottwald's concerned, like attacking a bunch of pirates is just A+. You know, that's what he wants to do.
Mm-hmm.
It's just I'm just like what's
That's
the,
a good
the end
time right
goal?
there.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, if that's where our you know, what do you call it? The Charlie to our angels is directing us indirectly, I'm happy to follow it.
Yeah. Yeah, it might be maybe that's the sign.
It's a sign.
I mean, Sabra's already got her spell book, so she's happy.
I want
That's
his
right, yeah,
A
that's
spell,
fair.
yeah, you have
Just
a spell
reading,
book.
yeah.
You weren't quite able
Yeah.
to shake him down for his spell book yet.
I got a
Yeah.
rock.
Yeah,
Hey, Crows love
Turtle
rocks.
walks up to each of us and shows us his rock. It's a mighty fine rock.
Damn, there was some loot in there.
Oh, yeah, that was his. Oh, that was the skeleton room.
that was the skeletons. Yeah.
I guess we won't mention that we also looted.
Did
his
you break
private
into my
quarters.
room?
Yeah. Yeah. Don't worry about it. We were enemies at the time.
We are friends, yes. So you give
Yes.
back everything you took.
No.
I drank it. If you would like my peace later, you can have it.
That is true. There is no need for that.
Good lord.
But yeah, otherwise, if you guys are fine with it, he has given you the information. He is kind of fine with you guys chilling here. He says he needs to take the dead bodies at least, and plans on basically
Well, take the unconscious bodies too. Like we don't want them up here.
Just
Yeah.
burn them all at once. It's fine.
make sure we know which ones are unconscious, which ones are dead.
Yeah, that's right.
Just
Yeah.
throw them in the same pile. It's all right.
See who wakes up later. It's fine.
Exactly.
The fire will wake him up. It's fine.
He does ask where you guys are gonna sleep because obviously they've got their quarters here, and he's, you know,
Were there rooms upstairs in the
there
actual house
were,
portion?
and Savra did
Mm-hmm.
spot some random
Yep.
bedrooms upstairs. Yeah.
I spotted some
It's a
really
big
nice
house.
ones. Oh,
I mean, that's
speaking
kind of what we
of-
talked about. Like we get the upstairs, they get the downstairs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, just stay down here.
Speaking of beefcake, I need you to come open a drawer for me.
Yeah, we're at.
It's upstairs.
Okay. I'll go with you to open a drawer.
I'll go with you to open a drawer. That sounds fun. This was in the study, I think. Just 2
Mhm.
sessions ago.
Which he remembers.
Yeah. Yes, there was a locked desk drawer. Which
Me and my spider couldn't get in.
yeah.
Ah, okay.
Tried to pick the lock and couldn't quite get it.
Should I break it?
You can attempt. It would be a strength check.
Strength check, okay. Can I again use my horns as a crowbar?
Uh-huh.
Okay. That's advantage, right? That's what that does.
Oh, I see. Is that why you
Like,
want to use?
I think a crowbar gives you. I think I'm not 100% sure.
How convenient. They are
Let-
kind
let
of
me
shaped
look-
like a
let-
crowbar.
Let me look up a crowbar. I mean, it's more crushing than prying, but
Yeah. It would
item
be,
crowbar. Advantage on strength checks where the crowbar's leverage can be
how
applied.
big are your horns though versus this tiny ass lock? Like I feel
I
like
mean-
if you were actually wrenching a door open, then yes. But if you're trying to do like meticulous work,
Oh,
then I'm
out
gonna
of, like, a
say
lock?
no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. All right, so it's regular strength check.
Yeah.
13?
That's not quite gonna get it done. You feel like it just like creaking a little bit, but
Maybe tomorrow, Savra. We'll try again later.
tape
Do
wood
not
for now.
forget this chest. I am just tired. I've been stabbed a few times.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's your way of saying you're not strong enough, that's fine. How many times am I allowed to cast these spells out of this new spell book?
So
Like, is it a
Yeah,
one
yeah,
and
yeah,
done thing?
Maybe Gotwell should start carrying a crowbar, like in addition to his horns, as Chad is suggesting.
Is the spell book one and done? That's what I need to know.
So as
for
a
each of the
wizard,
spells.
you have unique rules when it comes to finding spell scrolls and spells in books. You can permanently scribe spells into your spell book and then add those spells to your repertoire, but I believe it costs money to do so. I'd have to look at the...
Oh,
Is scribe the word I'm thinking of?
yeah, I think so.
You're thinking more like transcribe, but yes.
Transcribe, yes.
So I think you can do it. Maybe it's under wizard. Somebody from the chat might be able to help me with this.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, it's a unique thing that I think only wizards can do, where you can add new spells to your spell book.
Right.
That one's...
Is it like during a long rest?
Copying a spell into your
Describe
spell book. When you find a
I
wizard
see.
spell of first level or higher, I'm going to copy and paste this. You can add it to your spell book. If it is a spell level you can prepare, and if you can spare the time to decipher and copy it. Copying the spell into your spell book involves reproducing the basic form of the spell, then deciphering the unique system of notation used by the wizard who wrote it. You must practice the spell until you understand the sounds or gestures required, then transcribe it into your spell book as your own notation. For each level of the spell, the process takes 2 hours and costs 50 gold. The cost represents material components you expend as you experiment with the spell to master it, as well as the fine inks you need to record it. The finest of inks. Once you've spent this time and money, you can prepare the spell just like your other spells.
And then the better part is the fact that I have necromancy savant. Is if they're necromancy spells, it takes half the money and half the time.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'll look them up. I got this. Thank you.
Yep.
She retreats to her room with the spell book.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
don't see her for 8 hours.
You guys are good for a long rest.
A long rest.
Up in the... I mean, I could move you guys up there, but I don't know if it's...
Let's assume we made bedrooms.
Yeah, you find a bedroom up there. You guys can enjoy a long rest, having successfully negotiated with Sambale.
Yeah.
And the awkward thing is you're resting in basically throughout the afternoon and evening. So at some point you probably have like a early dinner and then you just crash.
So it's like night. It's nighttime when we wake up.
Correct. It's like
Like
midnight when
okay.
you wake up. Yeah.
Oh, that's when the pirates are supposed to come.
Correct.
It's like the worst part of jet lag.
Mm-hmm.
Wake
Stay
up.
awake.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. And then I guess I can move you guys. They did mention that there's a signaling system, and he says specifically somebody signals using the lantern found in Sambale's quarters from an upstairs window, obviously facing the sea. And that's how they communicate with the ship back and forth.
Right. Do we know where that's at? Or have we seen that room
It's in
yet?
his quarters, or he can just tell you. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We probably would have taken it as we left.
Right. How is it in his... Because aren't his quarters underground?
Yes. So they have to take the lantern and go upstairs.
Oh, I see. They go up to the... Yeah, gotcha.
All right. So
All right, we'll do that.
technically, you guys sleep like up here.
That's a nice looking bed.
Not great.
There's like sticks poke at us all night.
Yeah.
Do we just have to share a bed?
Was it forward to a bed?
That's right.
You're gonna find out.
We can like haul some of those cots upstairs. Like
Yeah.
like Max said, there's four people who aren't using them.
Painfully slow process, just moving furniture around.
That's right.
Samblade does warn you that some of the floors are very bad upstairs, which Savra, you have firsthand knowledge of.
Yes, I do. My filthy one.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess in that case, what we're doing is we're waiting for the ship to signal, because the ship signals first.
Yep. Yeah, and just when you guys are waking up and getting your coffee and So you probably, and a lot of the crew end up being upstairs at this point because they've always got like usually somebody up there if they know there's a ship coming. And then you guys are looking out the window, and sure enough, when they're about 20 or 30 minutes of you guys waking up, you see in the very distance let's see, what was the signaling system? A light flash. It stays on for a while, and then it blinks twice, and then it stays on for a while, and then it turns off. Do you guys have any lanterns, or were you having that be somebody else's job?
I assume we would have grabbed him from the room, right? We knew that was in his quarters because we were just talking about it. Yeah. So we just have to do one short, one long, one short, one long.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
Okay.
It's got a little thing where you can open and close it to.
Oh, it's open and close thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
You gotta go and then quickly light it and quickly
Yeah,
light it.
exactly. Then let it light for a little bit longer and put it out. Light it again.
Oh, did you see the handout Eric gave us about the Morse code?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was just looking at. Yeah. Oh, mind the floors. I didn't see that.
Yep. You do that, and then you wait 30 seconds or something, and you see it's probably longer than that actually. Maybe a full couple minutes, and then you see a light go stay on for a while, or off, stay on, off, on, off. And you can hear Sambalay call from down below and says,
All right. I think it is go time, yes?
I think so.
What is your plan? You did sucker on the plan, yes?
We've been sleeping for 8 hours. That's what we haven't been talking about.
All right, so come up with a plan. Quickly now.
Plan is to split the party.
So I'm gonna stay here. No, we want to. Assembly can like put his voice through magic mouth on the ship on the rowboat that we're gonna take out. I don't know. So we approach as if we're Sandbalay, and we knock them all out.
Coral. Assuming you wanted to attune to the gem you found.
Of course.
Where did I put that thing? You find it is a luckstone. While attuned to this amber gemstone, you gain a +1 bonus to ability checks and saving throws. However, as you attune to it over the night, it painfully grafts itself onto the back of your palm.
Mm.
And you realize there's something
Afraid this might
wrong.
happen.
Yeah. And it is a cursed luckstone.
Wait,
No.
did you have two different hideouts, or was that just you just like showed half of it to us before? Mechanically, how did you just do that? That's my question.
Oh, well, all the journal entries have a GM section, so I just had it down there and I copied and pasted it up to them.
Oh, okay. It was GM. Okay, gotcha.
The stone is cursed. Upon attunement, the gemstone grafts itself onto the back of your palm. You cannot willingly remove or deattune to the stone until you are targeted by a remove curse spell or similar magic. Removing the curse also forcibly removes the stone. When you fail an ability check or saving throw while cursed, the stone deals 1d4 plus X piercing damage as it digs painfully into your skin, X equal to your proficiency bonus.
Yikes.
So don't fail.
That's a lot of damage right now.
Yeah. Right now it is. Yeah. But it is giving you the bonus still, the +1.
Yay.
So
But the bonus is also cursed. Yep, enjoy your cursed magic item.
Thanks. I just might.
All right, you guys are... Did I move you down to this map yet? Let me see. Yes, I did.
Yeah,
down here
we're all
now,
clear.
which is the end of the caverns, which you haven't actually even legit gone through yet, but I teleported you down here.
I assume they walked us through the rest of the
Yes,
caverns to get here?
yes.
Okay.
Yep. They have since, you notice they cleaned up all the bodies while you guys were resting.
Right. Is that red dude, like, always with Sambaleg?
He's got a couple of crew, but yes, he's
Okay.
got some goblinoids in his party.
Okay.
Yep. And so everybody's been wary but respectful.
Yes.
And Sam kind of rubs his hands together and says,
So, how do you want to do this?
What would be your normal greeting to a ship that you are approaching?
Well, usually the ship's captain ends up dictating a lot of the terms. They are holding a lot of the cards, of course. They can always go to other places, but Assembly offers discreet and efficient smuggling services. So we are quick, we are very polite. Since these ones are buyers, we would load some of the merchandise onto the ship and onto our boat and go out to the ship. And then they will see us and they will load it onto the ship. There may be some small talk there. They may be giving some products back to us or some payment. It's kind of different with every different ship. Sambalay is, of course, always charming.
I don't think you can be charming through a magic mouth spell, but we will figure something out.
That's going to be a challenge.
yeah, how do you guys want to do this?
Is magic mouth? I don't know how magic mouth works exactly. Is it like one utterance only that comes out of it, or is it like conditional triggering? I don't know exactly how the spell works.
You can scroll up a few times. I did put it in the journal if you'd like to
Okay,
read.
let's see. Yeah.
Implant a message within an object in range, a message that is uttered when a trigger condition is met. Choose an object you can see that isn't being worded or carried. Speak the message, must be 25 words or less, that can be delivered over as long as 10 minutes. You can also determine the circumstances that will trigger the spell to deliver your message. Magic Mouth appears on the object and recites the message in your voice at the same volume you spoke. And it does not have a limited duration, it's just until dispelled.
Okay. Yeah. And you can do multiples of these? Like it doesn't have to be just one?
Yes, but note that it costs a little bit of money every time I cast it. Somebody cannot
sounds
go
like
around
you, Frozen.
casting magic mouse on everything.
Well, consider that we are the authorities, and you appeasing us is keeping the authorities off your back. So this is cost of doing business, yes?
It's alright, it's fine. It's what you need.
Bill it to the church. It's fine.
I thought we could just do three. We could just do like an I understand magic mouth, a yes and a no, and kind of just.
This is, God, what's?
Nobody
I'm
five.
trying to think of the trope where somebody has it's it's True Lies does this, where they have like a recording, like a set recording, and they're trying to like
Is it True
rewind and hit the during that really sexy scene with Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like a
we need
Walkman.
we need 5 of these. We
Okay.
need him to say hello, my friends.
Okay.
The yes, the no. What was the other one you said?
I said I understand.
I
Like
understand.
an agreement sort of thing. Because I assume the pirates can be mostly commanding us to do stuff.
Yeah. And then a until next time.
Well, I don't think it's gonna get that far, to be honest.
Might as well make him spend his own money though.
I think once we're on the
And then
ship, like
was your
they're
Aunt
gonna
Mabel.
realize we're not who they
The
thought
ticket
we
will be
were.
up.
Yeah.
They do have to have a specific. You can't just push a button and make it work though. They have to have.
But
You have to trigger.
reading this, you could do like
you could do it like if you say a phrase, then it triggers the phrase.
or like you could cast it on. I don't know how like magic sensitive these things are, but like cast it on a rock and be like, hey, when you wave your hand over the rock,
Yes.
it says
You could do it like that. That is true.
Mhm.
You will have to hide the fact that a literal mouth appears on these objects and it actually says these words.
yeah.
You
Tap
gotta
the rock once. Tap the rock
Have
once for hello, my friends. Tap the rock twice for yes. 3 times for no.
You're gonna have your own little Hey Alexa thing, except it's just different
Mhm.
movements around the thing.
Exactly.
Question: have these pirates actually ever met you?
I think we covered this earlier, but he said that
A lot of them know him.
his
something like
his
that?
reputation is known, and that's
His
usually
reputation precedes him.
and that's usually why people come. Or and maybe he's kind of talking that up a little bit. But he does note that a lot of the people he works with are new, especially the most recent ones, and the one coming is all new clients that he has not personally worked with before.
So if he's never met you, one of us could be you.
Assuming someone could try to like impersonate him, sure. Like
Yeah.
based on his reputation. I don't know what his yeah.
I think Toro would be great at pretending to be Samble.
He is a Kenku. He can actually
That's
literally
true!
mimic people.
Just get him to say a few phrases and do your Kenku thing. Or did your god strip you of that ability?
Nah, I don't. We can do that.
He's thrilled.
yeah. He's
Or
not
did
happy
you
about it.
forget your roots?
All right. What's my motivation?
Somebody hand him a script.
You have to really like get into Sam Belay's character.
Mm-hmm. All right. I'm a greasy smuggler. I'm full
Yeah.
of myself.
What are we wanting right now?
I think we just want to get on the ship. We're our intention is to like.
So you've
stop
got
these
a
pirates.
supposed pirate ship out in the sea right now, signaling to you all that they're ready to start a transaction, and you all are trying to figure out how best, what your plan is to approach this ship.
Okay.
And
We're
scene.
talking to the captain right now, or
We will be very very shortly.
Yeah,
We're-
you're still
we're-
discussing plans with Sam Belay to try and decide what your plan is for approaching this ship.
oh, okay, gotcha. I don't have to beat him yet.
Not yet.
Yeah, not yet. You're basically determining how, if you want to, what elements you want to use of him, if any. Sam Belay will say that it might look suspicious if you roll out there without a single crate of weapons, basically, because they have like crates
Oh
of
yeah,
weapons.
where are the weapons?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get those crates.
Yeah.
They don't have to be full of anything, but just we need yeah, absolutely.
Yep. I'll spawn a crate in for you.
I am Sambole. I am here for the weapons.
Damn, that's his good.
Oh, baguette. Now
Just-
give me my wine.
That's where I
Son
go.
of my Uncle Pierre.
I need some cigarettes for my kids. He does from The Simpsons.
yeah,
That's where all our stereotypes come from, really.
Yeah,
exactly.
like real early on.
Yeah. That was an early episode.
Yeah.
Imagine having to strap this weapon crate to the back of the boat, like lash it on the
I don't know.
straps.
Yeah.
'Cause there's a lot of you trying to fit in this thing.
Why don't we strap it to the beef?
So wrap it to my back. I can take it.
Here comes the beef. The beef.
Excellent.
I actually can't tell if that was you just now or you played the recording.
That's the best kind of sound bites.
That's
You'll
right.
never know.
Yep.
That was me.
That was you. That one I could tell.
Mm-hmm. All right, so what do you think? Do you want him to cast Magic Mouth? Do you want to just roll with it with...
I mean, if we get Samblade to say the right phrases to Toral, I feel like Toral can handle it. Toral, right? You got this. You got this. In the
Yeah.
bag?
I think so. Do you think 5 phrases will cover it?
That's what we had in. God damn it.
Did you want to try yourself,
Mr.
Mr. Beef?
No, I did not. That is what we had in mind to begin with. So that is yes. That is very good.
Okay.
If anyone's wondering, just out of curiosity, my as Eric said earlier, that is a accent trick. The safety phrase.
Yes.
And my safety phrase, just and this is letting everyone know what the accent's based on, is I am Dracula.
Oh,
And it is Dracula's accent.
interesting.
I mean, there was a moment in
I am here
time
to suck your
earlier.
blood.
Yeah, there was a
Yeah.
moment in time earlier where you sounded like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
It's
So-
close.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. It's gonna go from Russian to Transylvanian to Schwarzenegger to
Yeah.
it's gonna
I
go
mean,
all
my,
over
my
the
French and Italian kind of overlaps quite a bit.
Yeah.
At some point, I'll probably go Spanish.
Antonio Banderas accent.
Yeah.
I want to hear that.
Yeah.
Just don't slide into German, you'll be fine.
That's right.
You'd think I'd be able to do German better. That's like actually what my mom and sister can speak. But
But no,
German's challenging.
I don't know if I can do a German. I don't even know what that sounds like. Really, just
Al has that first 1,000 words in German book up in her bookshelf. I can go get it for
I mean,
you.
German's actually a really. I mean, it is not a. What is it? Italian or a Latin-based language is what French, Spanish, Italian. That's why they all
yeah.
kind of are
It's
very
not
similar.
one of the romantic
Yeah,
languages.
no,
it's
German
The
is the
Germanic-based language.
German-
It is the
German,
Germanic
sorry.
language. Yeah,
you might say.
yeah.
If anyone asked me to do a German accent, I would just yell words loudly.
Perfect.
That doesn't sound offensive at all.
Exactly.
None of what we're doing is offensive.
That's right. I think we've offended plenty of
Our
groups.
international audience, like in
Yes.
general.
Yes.
You're gonna have to put like a disclaimer on this for the YouTube playback.
Warning:
Like,
we are.
we're
assholes.
really sorry. We're really bad at accents.
That's really
and
bad.
We're a bunch
Warning,
of Texans.
excessive.
trying
That's
to-
a descriptor rating. Excessive use of bad accents in this episode.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, Rogue wants to spend demonetized in France. This is your last warning.
One more bad accent.
Simply needs to exit the scene already. He's getting me into trouble. Yeah, he can whatever set phrases. Although I'm gonna make you guys come up with the specific. We're gonna keep those canonical.
Heather had them. Heather,
Okay.
like, yes, no. I
I
understand.
understand. Hello, my friends.
Yeah.
And until next time.
Okay. We got yes, no.
And technically, from a Kenku perspective, technically anything he's said to us up until now.
Yeah, you could technically repeat all those according to your. That's your Kenku physiology. Is you just repeat. You can perfectly mimic like anything you've heard. So technically, anything that I guess I've said,
Yes.
which has been all.
No. I understand. Hello, my friends. Until next time.
Perfect. That's all we need to get to this
Yeah.
next encounter.
It's like I'm looking into a mirror, but with my voice.
It's a voice mirror.
Some kind of voice mirror. A magic mouth, if you will.
I should sell that. Voice mirror. Sambalese. Whatever I call it.
All right, Sambalay will finally exit the scene.
Finally,
We've had enough of your shit. I had no idea that character's gonna stick around that long. I thought he would die an hour ago.
And he's not gone yet. We're
He's
still gonna
not.
come
No,
back to him
baby,
later.
he is not gone yet. Sambalay, Blackstreet Sambalay will return. He's also the post-credit scene.
Yep.
I demand that you finish out the episode in Sandblay's voice as you read all of the patrons and all of those things.
Oh my dear
Yeah,
God.
there you go.
Yeah. All right. It is night. None of you have dark vision.
Nope.
Do you?
How a
Is there
lizard
one of
person
us?
doesn't have dark vision, I don't know.
I
but
know.
Yeah.
Do you want to have a little? It sounds like you're going with the duplicity route, so I assume you do want to just head towards the ship and basically be the smuggling crew. You all stick out
Sorry,
hilariously.
Chad just made another Simpsons reference that cracked me up. Sample A died on his way to his own planet.
No,
Which is-
the people love
Poor
Sample.
Poochie.
Poor Fuji.
Everybody looks around and says, "Where's Sample?"
Sorry, I must leave. I must go to my own
planet
planet.
needs me. My planet known as France. So are you going? I assume you're gonna have a little bit of a lantern on or
Did somebody
something,
have
so you can
the light spell?
fucking see.
Is
Yeah,
that
or
what
you could
happened?
cast
I
that.
have,
Yeah.
I have dancing lights now. It's a cantrip, so it
Is
doesn't
that-
fall into the rules.
Yeah, can you do that like stationary though, like at the head of the ship, so it's kind of obscuring us a little bit?
I think so.
I don't know if how that cantrip works, but
I think so. Let me see. Where's my character sheet go?
Does no one have a hooded lantern?
you're right.
Literally just use the lantern to signal. If you wanted to
we
use
left
that
it in the
lantern.
bedroom though.
I mean, technically we'd keep the lantern.
Well, yeah. Either way, I think what we ought to do is keep the light in front of us so that they can't see us very clearly.
Mm.
And then you Samblay's voice through Toril to get us onto the ship. And then we punch them to death. I don't know what happens next.
I don't know what happens next.
Non-lethally punch them to death.
There's a lot of non-lethal punches going on.
That's right. We get on the ship, then we announce that they're under arrest, and we see what happens.
You're all under arrest. Okay. Do you wave bye-bye to Sandblade?
And we'll be
He-
back,
Goodbye,
right? Like-
Samblay. We'll miss you.
Vote for me for your MVPC poll. Ha, just kidding.
Will we ever see Samblay again?
If we're lucky, no. But we're not that lucky.
You all ship off with a crate of. Or do you actually want to have a crate of weapons, or do you want to just empty the weapons and have it be empty? Do you want to hide somebody in the crate?
We could put Sandbelay in the crate.
No,
Somebody does
Then
not
we
like
don't-
this plan. Please let
then-
him exit
then
the
we don't
scene
have
with
to, like-
dignity and grace.
Then we don't have to worry about the voice thing.
That's actually
We just kick the box.
For insurance.
it's his voice just from the box.
Sandbelay doesn't know what to do here anymore.
You sound so muffled, Sandboy.
Don't have to do this. I can cast the magic mouth.
And we're supposed to be allied with him. Not sure why he has to be in the box.
Right.
No, he
It
doesn't.
makes life entertaining.
We don't want to give the weapon, so maybe just stuff. Just like maybe not empty, but like just potatoes or something. I don't know.
Maybe a birthday cake with a stripper inside.
Do you have any birthday strippers on your payroll, Sandboy?
You killed my one birthday stripper I had.
Oh, no. She was also your archer.
She can be two things. She was paying for
Good lord.
archery school.
She was trying to get herself out of trouble.
That's right. Yeah.
Damn it. Family
She
will
left
never
behind 3 children.
Oh no.
They'll never know why their mother never came
The
home.
next day, you're going to have these kids show up.
You're responsible for these children.
They're multi-class stripper archers.
Yep.
As they work the pole, you'll never see it coming.
That's right.
Okay. You all leave.
How off track? How off track is this episode?
Extremely. This is. We're only 3 sessions in, you guys.
Going swimmingly. Going swimmingly.
My crafting streams mean nothing when this happens.
Yeah, exactly. What do I have to talk about?
I'm like, all right, so we talked to Samblay for an hour.
Yeah. Yep.
And then we make it to the ship.
Yep.
MVP soup poll has been started at some point. You can be voting for that. You all finally ship off on your little dinghy. It is nighttime. Somebody will have to row.
Lands in a box.
With
No.
the cake in the box, but no stripper.
There's no
stripper. We could not get a stripper in time.
Sorry, everybody.
Only 8.5 hours notice. We could not get a stripper into the box.
Yeah.
So
It's because of this haunted house. They didn't want to come up.
It's tricky.
My
They're
God.
like, no.
Yep.
Oh, well, wait. Can you fit inside of a cake?
No, got told this tried before. It does not work.
Oh, I think we just stumbled on his secret. Who's rowing?
Not me.
Got Waldo Rowe.
Got Waldo Rowe.
Yeah, he's
He's got the beefy arms.
Proving his
That's
muscle.
right.
His muscle.
uh-huh.
After about 15 or 20 minutes of rowing, the night air blissfully bad French accent free, you spot a medium-sized sailing ship resting calmly on the waters. The name Sea Ghost is painted on the side. Dimly lit by flickering lanterns, you see several humanoid crew leaning against the rail, watching as you approach.
Wait. How many seagulls are supposed to be on the side? Was it 3 or 4?
We didn't talk about that.
I feel like that was important.
Too late now.
Exactly.
Hello, my friends. Wait.
That's the phrase one.
Are you wearing anything? Or,
Nothing.
in fact, I have disrobed completely.
Hello, my friends.
This feels
Fantastic.
right. This feels
Yeah.
right.
Yep.
All right. The crew sees a minotaur rowing the boat, a kenku declaring himself in
Well,
French
hold on.
accent.
Our intention was, I don't know if we were able to do it with the light, but our intention was to put the light in front of us so they couldn't clearly see who
Okay.
was on the boat.
Sure.
So hopefully it just looks like a big dude with a helmet on.
The giant helmet, yeah, horn helmet. Yeah. Yeah, as you all approach and Twirl calls out, and you see one of them kind of leans against the rail and says, Sandblaze. I don't
Yes.
know, whatever the hell your crew is, you have our weapons, yes?
Yes.
You hear him physically rewind. Yes. Yes. It's the exact same intonation.
Yes.
You have my weapons, right? Hello, my friend. Yes.
Exactly.
All All right. No hostile action is taken as you all row right up to the edge. And a rope ladder is thrown over the side of the boat. It's the boat is about 8 feet above the main deck is about 8 feet above the water line, and then you've got the poop deck and the forecastle are much higher than that above the deck in the middle. And they say,
All right. Bring it on up. Come on. Let's get this done.
I understand. Hello, my friends.
Just a remix every time.
"Yep."
Yeah. Who wants to go first?
You have now reached the part of the plan that you did not discuss.
Yeah, exactly. We got as far as we planned to go.
I'm squishy. I will not go first.
I'll go. Either me or Max should go first. I'll go first.
I mean, you can push the box up in front of you so that way they can't see you coming up.
How do you carry a box up like a rope ladder? I don't know how
they-
physically it's supposed to work.
Yeah, they have
Mountain.
they throw down another rope with like a little bit of a winch thing on it, and the idea is that you tie that and they will carry that up to the deck. But they did put a rope ladder down for you guys to come up.
I feel like most of us should be on the ship before they bring the chest up and realize that they don't have the weapons in it.
Yes.
Yes.
I am limited in my response. You will have to ask the right question.
He's in actor mode right now. You can't bother him all.
Yeah, he's in too deep.
Until next time.
Yeah, Gottwald to go first. He'll climb the rope ladder.
Okay.
Yep. Just.
Yep.
Yes.
I got you.
Gottwald turn back and he's climbing up their ladder. You're talking too much, my friend Turtle.
I understand.
You guys did a good job with the phrases. You can kind of cover all the things.
Until next time.
As long as you only ask yes or no questions or commentary.
Yeah.
So you arrive, you climb up onto the ship's main deck. You can see that it has rigging everywhere. There's a lot of doors, and then stairs leading up to the aft and fore. I should look at my nautical terms for this campaign of the ship, and obviously railings where there are additional crew looking down. There are two human figures near you. One of them is kind of working the crane, or not a crane, it's like a rope winch system to get the crate up. And another one just kind of chilling by the rope ladder. And then you do note that there is a crow's nest, but you can't quite see if there's anybody up there.
All right. Gottwald won't say anything as he comes off the ladder. He'll just sort of step on the ship and just wait for the next person to come up.
Yeah.
Look around.
You see one of them near you kind of look and it's kind of dimly lit by some flickering lanterns and things on here. And one of them startled and says,
Oh, damn. Minotaur.
Yes. Do you have problem?
When you you changed your whistle a little bit.
Yeah.
It's like almost like trying to act like a little like
Yeah, right. Yeah, he's in pirate mode now. Yeah.
Yeah. Gottwald, you see a figure walk close to the railing and peer over, and you look up, and you each recognize each other.
Who is it?
Your mom.
Dun dun dun.
Island.
Mama, no!
An older man peers down and says,
Well, by Umberlee's grace, there goes Gottwald Ironhorn.
It's his dad.
Hello, my friends. Been a long time, yes?
I thought you were dead.
I know.
It's his ex-husband.
I thought I was dead too.
They gave you a ship?
Gottwald, this is what loyalty can buy. He's given all his most loyal friends their own ships. I am captain of this fine vessel here. You, I can't believe, are smuggling. Now, you rebelled once, and now here you are, with unscrupulous plans, Gottwald. What is this all about?
Gottwald,
Yeah.
like clenches his jaw real tight. Like he's got a lot to say, but he doesn't say any of it.
Oh.
Serious.
And after a few moments, he says, "A lot has happened since we last spoke, my friend. My current situation is different."
I am man now.
I am beefcake.
Indeed. Well, Gottwald, you're alive, and you've brought me some of my weapons I need. The Armada needs these weapons. I would offer you a better job, of course, a better life, but you already threw that away.
Your mother cost me many friends, as you know. I would not take it.
Wait, he slept with that guy's mother?
Doesn't that make it his mother?
His stepmom, maybe?
Mother-in-law?
Oh, yeah.
Are you guys still sitting in the boat, or are you climbing up onto the
Oh,
ship?
Yeah,
no, no,
you better be climbing up. This whole charade
Yeah.
is about to fall apart.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're all sitting on the railing just watching this and trying to figure out who Gottwald slept with
What
that
is
made
this? Yeah.
his mom make him lose friends type of a thing.
Mm-hmm. All right, so everybody's climbed up by now?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. He takes, the captain takes one look at us and says,
Well, so you've started a mighty fine crew for yourself. No doubt.
Yes.
That is it.
See? All you need is 5.
all you need is
You need
five.
five.
5 phrases. That's it. You can get through life.
No doubt inspired by the crews we had before. I gotta say, Gottwald, there's not a lot of weapons here, and well, this was gonna be the last order that we were going to take. And my orders were to have no loose ends, so I'm afraid there's nothing personal here. I didn't know you would be here. But this is where your journey ends.
And you see all of them begin to pull weapons. And that is where we are going to end our session. For
I
tonight.
understand.
It gets his things out.
Until next time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gottwald, you were our MVPC.
All right. Potion of healing. I probably gonna need it really
Yep.
shortly here.
You found that in the bottom of the dinghy boat somewhere. It was
That's right.
potion
That's
of healing.
right.
Just roll around. All right, that is all the time we have for this week's session of Call from the Deep. Thank you to Chris, Heather, Raymond, and Reese for playing. Thank you to all the wonderful fans for watching, and always thank you to the patrons. Shouts to Platinum patrons Joe, Will, Thomas, Stan, Brandon, Genocider, David, Eclectic, Roleplay Roll, Christopher, Brian, Corico at 1337, Big Nut, John F, John L, Scott, Eric, Tyler, Nathan, Camp, Crystal Lake Counselor, Andrew C, Daryl, the Reldrin, Captain Woody 79, Stephanie, Andy, P01135809, and Patrick, and gold patrons RPG, Papercrafts, Pretty Boy, and Yuma, Dead Lizard Lounge, Sam, Lumpy Spuds, Jerome, Nathan, Fastica, Tortoise, Scott, Repus, Karen, William, Jerry, Thomas, and Prophet. Thank you all very much for your support. We're live streaming our D&D adventures every week, and we will see you next time.
Till next time.
Damn it, how does he do it?
We've locked it
We
down,
have locked
folks.
it. This is really impressive.
Yes.
Oh my god. I really want to do a challenge now where someone just goes their entire day. Just their
Just
full day.
5
Only
phrases.
those 5 phrases.